everyone, Chris here, and welcome to my channel. For today's 5 on Friday, I'm going to talk to you about 5 series I hope to continue in 2022. So before I dive into the series I would like to continue in 2022, I would like to update you on how I did in 2021. So in no particular order, the first series I wanted to catch up on was The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan, and I smashed that, and I absolutely love that series. Apollo is one of my favorite characters in the Percy Jackson universe, so absolutely nailed that one. The second series I wanted to read was Amelia Thing by Laura Ellen Anderson, and I only read 4 of the, I want to say 7 books, but that is also because my library does not have them, so it is a matter of having the funds to buy the rest of that series. So I'm going to cut myself some slack on that one, because if I'd had access to the books, I absolutely would have read them, because I'm pretty sure I've given all 4 books that I have read in the series 5 stars, and I just absolutely love that series. So if I'd had access to them, I have no doubt I would have read them. Series number 3 was the Coffeehouse Mystery series by Cleo Coyle, which was originally the Murder, She Baked series by Joanne Fluke. And I ended up DNFing both of these series. And technically, I only had to read one of them because I replaced Murder, She Baked with the Coffeehouse Mystery series. But I got rid of the Murder, She Baked series because of some racism and use of the R word that I didn't like in book 2, and heard there were some sketchy things in future books. And I stopped reading the Coffeehouse Mystery series because our main character is on a speed date in the second book, but she's there with her daughter, and she's basically grilling these men on behalf of her daughter, even though her daughter doesn't know about it. And one of them mentions being bisexual, and you see some massive biphobia from our main character. And I went, I don't have time for that. I don't need to read that, and DNF the series. I was really disappointed with both of those series, as I had really enjoyed them when I was younger, but I apparently just completely missed both of those things at the time, and it shows how much I've grown as a reader and a person since then. The next series I was supposed to catch up on was Pendragon, and I managed 7 out of the 10 main books, and I didn't read any of the 3 companion novels, but 7 isn't bad, and I will probably continue that series in 2022 and finish it up, because I was really enjoying my reread of it, and I think I finally might have gotten to the territory where, if I have read it, none of the details have stuck, so it should hopefully be a bit of a fresh read for me, and I'm really excited to find out how Bobby's story ends, so I will probably continue that and finish it up in 2022. And the last series I hope to catch up on was the Magical Cats Mystery series by Sophie Kelly, and I've read 11 of the 12 books that are out. I don't think the 13th one is out yet. I think it's only the 12th. So I got really close on that one. So I completed one of them, almost completed another, DNF'd a third, would have caught up on the 4th if I'd had access, and then the last one I just failed. So all in all, I don't think I did too bad. Here's hoping I do better in 2022, and here are the series I've chosen. First up is Seekers by Erin Hunter. So this is a series where I think I might have read the first couple of books, but it was like ages ago. So to continue on with this series, I would definitely need to start over. And in this series, I believe we're following a black bear, a brown bear, and a polar bear, if I'm remembering correctly. Like I said, I never got really far into this series, but I adore the Warrior series, and I've really enjoyed Bravelands, and I enjoyed the first installment of Bamboo Kingdom, so I would really like to read Seekers and give that one a shot in 2022 and see if I can get a bit further into the series this time around. The second series I would like to continue is Survivors by Erin Hunter. So I guess it's kind of a cop-out to be picking 2 series by the same author, but I do really want to get to both of them in 2022. I believe I've read the first one in the series, but I remember nothing. All I know is that Survivors follows dogs. For the same reasons I mentioned with Seekers, that's why I want to read Survivors. I just love Erin Hunter's writing, and I would like to give all their series a try. I've loved 3, so let's see if I can love the other 2 as well. Series 3 is The Witches of Palmetto Point by Wendy Wang. So in this series, we're following a woman named Charlie who has the ability to see the dead. And I read the first book and enjoyed it. And then I temporarily DNF'd the second one, mainly because I was really struggling to remember that I had an ebook going because I was reading the ebooks. And secondly, because it is spooky, so I would think about it, but it would be in the middle of the night when I wasn't going to read a spooky book. but I did really enjoy the first one, so I would like to continue on with the series. So I thought I would make this a priority in 2022 to get back into this series and give it another go, because I think that I'm getting better about reading ebooks, and as long as I don't read it at night, I should be fine. So I would really like to get through this series this year. Series number 4 is Antimony by Nancy Atherton. So this one I'm technically caught up in. As far as I know, I believe I've read the most recent release, and the newest book comes out in April, maybe? It definitely comes out this year. And the reason this one is on the list is because I want to reread the series, because it's been ages since I've reread them. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm learning that some of the series I enjoyed when I was younger have things in them that now that I'm older, I understand are not things I want in the books I'm reading. So I want to do a reread of this series to see if I still enjoy it the way I did upon first reread, so I know whether I want to continue on with the series and invest time and money and attention to a series that may or may not be worth it. And my last series is the Positively Organic Mystery series by Liz McGavero. In this series, we're following Stan, who has moved to a small town in Connecticut where she's making organic pet food and treats. I've only read the first one in this series, but I did really enjoy it, and I just keep forgetting that it exists because, like The Witches of Palmetto Point, it is a book that I was reading on ebook, so I just tend to forget that it exists. So I really enjoyed that series, and it is another cozy mystery series that has some adorable animals in it, and I just would really like to get back to that series and catch up on it this year. So those are 5 series I would like to continue in the year 2020. What is a series you're hoping to continue in the year 2020? All of my social media, including my Discord, is linked in the description below if you'd like to come chat with me. If you've made it this far in the video, leave me dog or bear emojis in honor of Aaron Hunter, since I have their works on here twice. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!